I've sold a lot of duplex downs in my career, and they all feel a little different, and depending on the era, they'll have a little change. Before we continue down that, look at this. And the lights didn't turn on. We're in Noble Square, right across from Eckert Park. We have a retirement home across from us. What does that mean? I can't promise you and I can't guarantee it, but you can use your own sense to understand that this view, most likely forever unobstructed. This view, forever unobstructed, most likely. This protects what you're looking at every single day that you own this. We're out on a deck that is off the main bedroom level. So we have 2 bedrooms up here, 2 bedrooms below, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, fantastic layout. And out here, we have these nice tall pavers. So the view that you just saw, the view that you're seeing right now, imagine being 1 foot taller. How fantastic is that? Now, this is just under 2,800 square feet in total. And then inside, we're just over 2,400 square feet. When you're looking at these, typically, you're about 2,400. Now, I want to point something out here. Look at how big this door is. Go over there. Look at how massive this door is, for one. This is not the patio door that you grew up with. But on top of that, even though it has its massive size, look at this. Right? With my pinky, I can close this and then easy lock just like that. Now, I love this space right here. Not only does this have 4 bedrooms, but it has this office, den, flex space, lounge, whatever you want to do here. TV on the wall, bar right where Adam's standing, with 2 sconces above, complete wet bar right here, right off your terrace. Now, one thing that's nice about this, there are rooftop decks, right? But talk to anyone who has a rooftop deck. They barely go up there. They have to climb another flight of stairs to get there. So this is right off the space, so every day you can walk out, enjoy your coffee from your wet bar right here. Maybe you have a sofa, maybe you have an office, however you lay this out. You can even have just this be your kids' room if you wanted to. But this is one of the nicest, best bonus parts of the entire property. So we have 2 bedrooms up here. Now notice these huge windows, right? As you're shopping and looking around at different properties throughout Chicago, you know, do they have these? I bet they don't. They have European style windows. These are kind of just become average, not average, but normal. You see them everywhere, they're ubiquitous. But look how big they are. Look how open up they are. And then, you know this view isn't gonna be here forever, but we are R4.5 zoning, so we are taller than what most buildings can get today. I think these are R3. So even if they were to tear these down and build something new, it's not gonna be this high unless they get a zoning change. Something very important to keep in mind. Now, nice, heavy, solid core doors. Single panels, so you could have a mirror cut and added to this side, so you don't need a mirror in the room, so you can do everything that you need to do. Washer and dryer, mechanicals, tankless water heater, of course. This is one of our 3 bathrooms right here, plus the half bath. And then we have our full primary suite. Very spacious. Imagine your bed right here with 2 sconces above. Nice transom window letting in all the afternoon light. And then this enormous balcony on top of the terrace in front with a nice view of the church. Now come here. You have a great view of the church right through these transom windows. Now they're kind of tall, but you can see all the bell towers, all the roofs of it that really stand out. I mean, they look really, really cool. Now back to this. So you have a walk-in closet with a pocket door, because no one likes to fight with doors. I get into this conversation with developers all the time, and this one isn't hard-headed. He did a pocket door, so we don't have it swing in, swing out, swing into your things, right into the wall, easy to use. And then we have, you look at this without me even, just look at this fantastic bathroom, marble, herringbone, leading the opposite direction that you're entering, so it feels bigger. It kind of leads you to the path, to your vanity right here. And then just imagine 3 pendants, 2 mirrors, heated floor, dual sinks, nice pantry tower right here, and the toilet behind the door. Then in addition to that, a real walk-in, a real bench, And I'm sure you've seen shower niches everywhere, right? We had the shower shelf. So I think a niche is nice. It's great in a smaller bathroom. If you're a primary bath, you want the shelf if you have the space to do it. If you have the availability, if you have the ability. Because look, it goes all the way up. It feels nice and clean. And I can even see right here, there's a slight tilt on the tile to push all the water off right into the linear drain that matches with everything, right with the herringbone tile going the same direction. It's really done right. Now, if you look throughout here, you'll notice white oak floors everywhere. And these are good white oak. So white oak has become so popular. It's a long story, but I was talking to a distributor of these floors recently, and he was saying that it's become so popular that all these different, not strands, but basically sources of white oak is coming into the marketplace. So as I've been in different properties, I'm seeing darker white oak floors, which look nothing like this, to be frank with you. They're saying it's white oak, it's being sold as white oak, but I'm not convinced that it is completely white oak. Just something to keep in mind as you look around at other properties. Now, there will be black cylindrical balusters all through here. You know the poles that protect you, that's what that's called. This developer is such a craftsman, such a perfectionist, cares so much about the final details. Look at these stairs. I know, unless you're looking at one of these other projects, that you are not seeing stairs like this. These are beautiful. Oak riser, oak tread, oak everything. Look at this. I mean, just look at the angle as it pushes out. It zigzags through. It's not something you expect to see from stairs. I'm geeking out. We're going to move on. So, island, all the way over here. Big island. It's basically going to end right here at this wall. Think of this as the ending point. And then over here, we have a coffee bar, a pantry, a microwave. Then as we move on, we're horseshoeing all the way around. We're L-ing all the way around. And we're gonna have our range right here, exhaust out, of course. Nice window in the kitchen. And then you're gonna have your refrigerator here. Then, on this long island, sink right in, right? Perfect place to put it, tons of space. And then just think of this full area filled with furniture. Where would you put your dining room? Maybe right here. Where would you put your sofa? Maybe right here. Are we wired for sound? Of course we are. As we go through, we are opening up to this great downtown view. This is half of what you're purchasing. This phenomenal location in a desirable area with views to die for. This is what you want. Notice too, these aren't quite floor to ceiling, but what else am I gonna call them? Super long vertical windows. They're almost floor to ceiling windows on each side, opening up the view, helping you look down the block and expanding the room's footprint. When you see it, you don't see the floor continuing. You see through the glass and it keeps the room large. Let's keep moving. So, we have a powder room that we're gonna show you. Come on through. This is bedroom 3 of the 4. And this is a Jack and Jill setup here. And what I really like about this is we have tons of storage here, right? Then we have a similar vanity setup to what we have above. 3 pendants, 2 mirrors, transom light above, transom window above. And then I love this. So because it's a Jack and Jill, we don't know if you're actually gonna use it as a Jack and Jill, but you have the privacy in between, so it's not weird in case you have to, right? You do get the privacy. This is the champagne bronze finish, hand shower, overhead, rain shower, everything that you expect in this space. And then even in this room, we were able to do the water closet for the toilet, right? Everybody wants this. This is what you want in every home that you're gonna buy. Now, as we come through here, we have the same room that we had above. In addition to that, we have this huge patio out here. Great sized deck, really big. And for the record, these are not red. They will be painted black. This is just primer. This isn't the final look of it. We get stuck in our own business sometimes. We forget we have to point some things like this out. No, they will not be red. That is not a stylistic decision. They will be painted black. So pocket door here, of course, and now here you really get a piece of the church. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look how cool that is. I mean, don't you want to live near history where Transformers was filmed. This little piece, another transom window right here. Oh, we almost passed it. Of course, we have the powder room. And of course, we have the wall-mounted faucets. Are you getting these in the place that you're looking at while you're out home shopping? I don't know. Wall-mounted faucets are pretty nice. Now, we're gonna go to the second floor and we're gonna look at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So we're here. Here's something to note. These are 8-foot doors too. A lot of times I walk into developments and to save, a meaningless sum, the developer will make these 6 feet 4 inches or whatever the standard height of a door is. Why? Why would you mess with my eye line? Now look, come here, back up a little bit. As you look at this door and you look at every door down this hallway, they're all even. That's what you want. You want symmetry in your space. Okay, back to this. So you saw those beautiful floors upstairs. Imagine that here with none of this stuff in there. So horseshoe all the way around, range here, refrigerator there, sink in the peninsula, fitted for 3 people, 100%, 4 people, depends how cute you want to get with each other, with the countertop going out to right about here. And then we picture your sofa being over here, TV on that wall, and then we can drop a light right here, and this could be your dining room space, right at the window, enjoying the view. Now, in the summer when the leaves are full, you get less of the downtown view, of course, right? But in winter, this is completely full. So I'd say for 6 months of the year, you're getting almost 100% view. And then for the balance, you're getting like a 75% view. Pretty good, right? But picture these windows and how big they are. Imagine living here. And again, just like upstairs, we have the tall, floor to ceiling sort of windows right here. Now let's keep moving. Bedroom 1. Super large windows like upstairs. I mean, just compare these to anything else you're looking at, and I doubt you are getting this size of window. 8-foot doors all the way throughout. Laundry, mechanicals, full-size laundry. Now the coat closet here is right in the middle of the home. Think about that, right? A lot of times you're coming from the rear, not the front door, but it's right in the middle in case you're coming from either. Then we have our second bath with the shelf and the shower niche here. And then we come to this primary. Now, what I like about this is if you're paying 1, 2, or 700,000, you're getting the same primary bath because we have the same amount of space. These are fitted exactly the same from the size of the room to the bathroom, and it's finish and fit. So really good space here. Now let's go downstairs. Oh, of course, you get a balcony through here, but upstairs, we could do it on the 1-bedroom through this room and the hallway. Here, it's just a hallway because you don't want to bring your guests through here, right? Look at how fantastic these front doors are. Address right up top, easy for anyone to identify. I love the gate, but we're going to get to that. So as we're here, this is our duplex down, 1,280,000 square feet. Nice tree-lined view, just above street level. You can see what's going on at the park. You can see what's going on at the retirement home. They're having wheelchair races over there. Look at this space. Big windows, of course, but this is just the front room. What's different from the top floor is we have all living on this level and all sleeping below us, so this feels a little more open. Now we have our coat closet right over there, right at the stairs, and this has a very similar setup. Full island here, coffee bar setup with pantry, sink, range, refrigerator. And I like the refrigerator here because if I'm in this space, I just come and hit it, right? And over here, we're gonna have a beverage center in the butler's pantry. So you have all this space to work with. Nice, beautiful, all the way up. Now here's the thing, if you can get in now, you can make some of these final finishes. Countertop, backsplash, paint colors, cabinet pulls, closets, lighting, plumbing fixtures if you hate what we have. We can talk about it all, and that's the beauty of new construction. We're here, we've built this like semi-custom home, right? We've done all the things that are expected, the floor plans that work, and the location that's right. But we want you to put your finishing touch on it by telling us what you want, and we get to execute it for you. How nice is that? Isn't it the best of all worlds? You don't have to manage construction. Have you ever built something from new or done anything where you're in charge of the project? It's hell. I never want to do it again. I hope you never have to endure the pain. It's something no one should ever experience. So now we are in the den, family room, most would call it. Lots of room here. We have room for furniture. We have room for sofas. We have room for artwork. If you wanted to, this could be your dining, should you choose. It's meant to be up front. You could do it back here too, because you're right off this patio, right? But just imagine hanging out with the fam, TV on, Bears just played their first game. Here we are, and again, just like I showed you upstairs, Pinky opening up the door with a great slide. That one did it better this time. With porcelain tiles right out to your deck. This whole thing is yours. Tons of outdoor space. Stub for gas out here, stub for water, electric, and look at these lights, these beautiful lights. And we're gonna show you the lights upstairs because they have fantastic lighting as well up there, right above the door that they don't have here. But then check the wood finish here. And then we have spaces for 3 cars. Now everyone's always wondering what we're doing for parking. I would be incorrect if I were to call this a garage, but this will act in every single way as a garage. It will have 3 walls and a garage door opener. It will have a roof. If you have an EV, we can put a 220 out there. We can do whatever you'd like, but because we want as much space as possible for the cars, we're not using big blocks because the blocks are a foot of depth, right? So we don't want a foot on each side eating into the parking space. So to maximize the room of the garage, we're using either hardy board or sheets of metal or something that's attractive, something that you'll want to see, but not something that's going to take up this much space on each side. Make sense? Let me know in the comments if it doesn't. Now, keep moving through here. We're going to look at the lower level. Now, I've sold a lot of duplex downs in my career, and they all feel a little different, and depending on the era, they'll have a little change. Before we continue down that, look at this. And the lights didn't turn on. Okay, look at the floor. Black, herringbone, white. Imagine a moody powder room here. Full width vanity, wall to wall. One big chunk of stone like it was chiseled out of the ground. With a wall-mounted faucet, 2 sconces above. I mean, isn't this what you want to use every day? I have a powder room that I absolutely love, and I mean, it's a little private, but that's the bathroom I use. Like, I love the heated floors under my feet in mine, but I go and use this one all the time because it's just so cool. It's my favorite because you get to spend a little bit more in here, you get to be a little wilder in here, and that's what you're doing. And if you don't like the design, come here, do some crazy wallpaper. We want to work with you to help customize this. Let's go look at those bedrooms. I said it before and I'll say it again, but Adam, let's switch places. Just let's take a moment to really appreciate these stairs. I want you right smack dab in the middle so you can see it. I mean, look at the wood grain, look at the design, look at the craftsmanship. So this is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. Upstairs we had a 4-bed, 3.5 bath. And we're more square footage here. So why is that? This is why you're looking at it. Maybe you have children. Maybe they need a play space. What's better than this? Maybe you want to keep it close to your room. We're going to get to that primary right there. But you don't want it too close. Maybe you want to close this off. We'll do that for you should you choose. Or maybe this is the perfect office. Or maybe this is a 3rd TV spot for you. I have no idea. That's why we have the versatility of this room. So if you need a 4-bed, we can do it. If you want it, we can build it out. There's plenty of space for it. Let's see what we have here. So if you needed it, I mean, we're basically 12 feet right over there, right? And then wall to wall over here, we're 7, 11, almost 8 feet, right? So what is that, 12 by 8? That's doable. We can do the bedroom right here if that's what you wanted to do. But this gives you the option, and look at the ceiling height. 9'4", okay? I was in an 8-foot basement the other day. This is 9'4". You don't know you're underground. Now here's the other thing. This is an engineered floor with a real wood veneer. So as you go from top to bottom, you can see what's happening here, and there's no change. A lot of times this will be vinyl, it'll be tile, it'll be carpet. Here, it's a continuation of what you saw upstairs. Now this might be the best primary suite in a duplex down I've ever seen. Let me explain why. This opens up to the entire outdoor space that we're going to show you. But this lets in tons of light. Tons of light, okay? Huge. You have this window that functions. You have the large window right here. But this room, 16.5 by 12, okay? 16.5 by 12. And we haven't even talked about the closets. Pocket doors, TV in between, but this is all the space. And this is pretty big for a closet, right? And this is enormous. This is more than what you need. You can do anything with this, especially with the ceiling height. But there's more. Look at this. You get this on top of it. This is 13 feet deep. Look at all this. You know who's getting this, okay? And you know who's getting that. I can't say it, but you know exactly what I'm thinking. Now, to the primary bath. Same design as upstairs. This entire floor is radiant heat everywhere, not just here. The entire level, radiant heat. I like this bath the most maybe. Now there's steam here, there's steam upstairs as well, but I just like how big it is because you do get the tub as well, and then you get the bigger vanity. So here, we're gonna be working with kind of like an 8.5 foot vanity down here. And then, so cool, you get the floating toilet. A little modern, right? A little cool. You know what's nice about these? I mean, if you buy this, you're probably not cleaning your toilets, but I clean our toilets sometimes. And no one likes doing that. And when they're on the ground, it's kind of impossible to get behind it, around it. This is floating, right? And the tank's behind the wall. So not only is it super cool from an aesthetic standpoint, but from a utility and pragmatism standpoint, you're getting it all. So much easier for every person that's using it. But I love this space. You have the niche there, bench there, full overhead, rain, handheld, steam, everything you want. This is really, really a great bathroom. You need to see this in person. And I love that you have not a knee wall. A knee wall is like to your knees, right? But kind of a like elbow wall all the way around here, tying it in, full wall over there that you see when you walk in, and then all along the base, and you'll see this in the other bathrooms too, you have marble. I mean, that's the way to do it. That looks the best. Let's go look at more. Did I mention the pocket door? Pocket door. As we come through, nice big bedrooms here. So we're talking about 10.9 by 12 with a true walk-in, right? We couldn't do pocket doors here because of the way the room's designed. But look, I mean, we're talking about over 5 feet of depth. This is a big closet. And this is just a secondary bedroom. This is for your kids, right? Our secondary bath here. Ledge, shelf, everything we saw upstairs. Laundry, mechanicals, and your final bedroom. Really good size. And before we go, because I know you guys are losing patience and you want to see more of the property, let's go look outside. And of course, huge walk-in closet too. I love this building, okay? One thing, look at the lights. Look at the brick. The brick is a shorter, narrower brick. So it just looks bigger because there's more bricks. There's more masonry to do here. It's more expensive to do. But there's all these joint lines going together with a mortar that matches perfectly. That's the concrete in between the bricks. And it just flows so well. But I also love that this gate is a true 6 feet, right? You can see some of our neighbors have gates, some of them don't. Some of them are this high, some of them are this high. But I like this. And it's thicker metal, feels very sturdy. If you take this duplex down, one of the best parts about it, this is yours. This is your garden. This is your grass. This is where your kids play. This is whatever you want to make it. Thanks for watching. I'm John. I want you to see every property in Chicago. I want you to work with us. I want to sell your home. I want to help you buy your next home. So please reach out to us. I'd love to show you how we work.